Staging and taking pictures of your finished products means everything if you want to sell. So today I'll show you how I make my photos. My name is Mia and I'm the designer behind MiMo Design Laser Files, and this is my workspace. So for my tutorials that you might have seen on my channel, I use this work table where I built my own phone holder, which will just shoot directly down on everything I make, so I can paint without worrying about my camera moving or stuff like that. For my photo staging, I make this little studio, which is basically just my own material of plywood, and I kind of made this box. For decorations, I scored some lines on a sheet as well, and this is what my Christmas setup looks like. So every time I'm making files for a different occasion, I'll swap out my decorations and make them suitable for the occasion. To do that, I use a lot of artificial flowers. So this is just what you can see. The entire box is filled with all types of flowers that you can imagine. Also, I like to use props. So in my Christmas scene, for example, I'll use some ornaments, plastic bubbles, and some cones that I found in our garden. I also have a little Christmas tree, which will come in handy when I'm shooting pictures of my ornaments. And for baskets, I have a lot of baskets. I like to keep a bit of everything in a drawer. So these biscuits are for my s'mores pictures, and this one is empty. I just glued it back together. For Easter, I have some boxes with my props. So for Easter, I will pick some Easter related flowers, and I'll just add a few cute things that I found around. This one I made myself. And I can then stage to the season. I even have some additional Christmas stuff over here. And yeah, I have a lot. But it is because I'm a designer of laser files. So if you look at my shelf, these are all my files that are finished and ready to be auctioned. I do auctions as well. So if it's Mother's Day, I have to decorate for Mother's Day. If it's Easter, I need to decorate for Easter. And I think I made around 1,000 different products. So I have a bit of everything. You don't need this much, but my staging has somehow become my brand identity. So I like to fill it up with stuff in the background. So to shoot my pictures, I'm just using my iPhone, which I'm shooting from right now. It's an iPhone 13. And I always shoot in natural lighting. So right now it is light, and I am actually ready to shoot some pictures. Also, when you take your pictures, I would advise, if you are selling on Etsy, that you make a video in use. So you could either, these are spinning countdowns. So what I do is that I use my phone holder. Just see if I can kind of lay my phone. And I then have free movement to spin my spinners. So I already have a a lot of videos where you can show that or see that, and I'll also show you in this tutorial. I also use a phone stand from time to time. This is a foldable one from Amazon, and I'll be using that to record the video of how I take my pictures. So stay tuned and let's learn some tips and tricks. Now that I placed my spare phone on my holder here, it's time to show you how to take pictures. So I'll be filming with my spare phone, which is less quality, but I will take the pictures with my iPhone 13. And I want you to see both, which is why I'm kind of double recording everything. The first thing I always do is to go to my camera. So I'll choose photo, and I could just start now by taking my pictures, but I really recommend that you use the crop format. So I'll hit and choose kvadrat, that's Danish, because you might see how I'm able to bring my products in the picture instead of too much of the background. So what I'll do is just that I'll shoot from various angles. I'll bring it close around my items. I'll make sure that everything looks as it's supposed to. So this one is a bundle of files. So I have 4 ornaments which will be listed as cat, dog, and all of them. So now I just made the pictures for my bundle. I will shoot from various angles, and I'll make sure that I only have my backdrop. So sometimes I have to move things just a little bit, like this. And now that I'm done with that, because I sell files, I will also show the back of things. So this one holds a magnet. So this way I can illustrate that it's for magnets and also for a hang. If I have something like my spinners, I will make sure that they are at a different number every time I take a picture. Right now I'll just show you how you do, and I'll finish up later on. But I really like to rotate things and shoot from different angles. So as you might see, depending on where you place your camera, you can get some really nice pictures. If I feel like I have too much light going on, I can place a plywood sheet or something like that. I think I have one here. And I don't have too much light right now, so it's hard to tell, but that will create more shadows. So my pictures, will be better. Also, I could remove my sheet over here, and you can see how it gave me some more light if I feel like everything is too dark. If I have something that's bigger than my studio here, I could also just take my products outside or choose another spot in my house, which I do a lot. So I either take pictures by our kitchen door, which is wide, and I'll arrange some sort of studio with a plywood sheet and a bagger and stuff like that. But I find that most of my files or products fit in this minor studio that I built. If you want to learn how to build this type of studio, please drop a comment below, because we are headed to Denmark. I'm in Sicily right now. We are stationed here. But I am going to Denmark in just a week, and I will be setting up a photo studio in my Danish workshop, and I would be happy to show you how to do that. Once I'm done with taking my pictures, I will make the in-use videos. So there's two ways that you can make in-use videos. I'll just take my plywood sheet here again. So you could either take a phone and just kind of film out and show people everything. Remember that your recordings can only be 15 seconds if you are on Etsy. What I like to do with this type of things is to add my phone in my holder. So I'll just place it here like this, and I will move it so I have everything in place. I'll not touch too much of it right now, but then I'll hit record, and I'm actually ready to make an in-use video now. And I'll just keep everything in the center of my picture, because I can then drop it down to square. The reason that I do like to use the square is not only the quality of the pictures, but Etsy also made it made the format, square format, on your thumbnails on Etsy, and also if you're on Instagram, square tend to be better. So I'll just record a video, and then I'll go to CapCut, where I usually edit and speed up everything if my videos are longer than the 15 seconds. I honestly never edit my pictures, but I will go into my photos just to see that all my pictures are facing the right way. Otherwise, I'll rotate them and prepare them for watermarks. I could do an easy edit, but honestly, I think the original looks better. So instead, I'll just apply watermark, and I have this app called Watermark. It's a free app, and I use the free option myself. So the great thing is that once you hit photos, it will take you directly to your gallery, and you can pick your pictures in the order that you want to watermark them. You can use already existing watermarks in the app, or you can create your own. I made mine in Canva, and if you want, I could teach you how to make those. You can choose a preset, so it will put your watermark the same place every time you do pictures, which is so easy. So I'm now saving all my pictures with the watermark, and in just a few it will say that they are saved, and I can now find them in my folder, and I can add them to my Etsy listing or website or whatever you need. For the video, I will also speed it up just a tiny bit. I'll edit it, and I'll turn off the mute. That's the only thing I do in the gallery for now. I'll then open CapCut, and I do pay for CapCut, but I use it very much. This video was also made in CapCut. So once I have my video, I will then trim it and delete the parts that I don't want in the beginning and also in the end. So I only have what I do want from my video. And that's about here. So I'll delete the final part, and then I will speed this up. It is almost 15 seconds. So I'll just keep it as close to 15 as possible, which is 13.8 seconds. And now that I have my video speeded up, I will just export it, and then it will save it to my gallery again, and I can use this format for a shorts or a reel on TikTok, Facebook. But since I want this to be a listing video, in use video, I will crop it to a square like my pictures, and I can zoom out and tweak everything, so I have my spinner, which this is, in the center. So once I'm satisfied, I'll just go a little forward and backwards in the video. I'll save it then, and here's the final result. If you learned something from this video, please give it a like, and also if you need me to teach you anything else, please give me a comment and also subscribe to my channel. The links for my files and the holders and everything else can be found in my description. Thank you so much for watching.